The luxury life of Roman Abramovich. Billionaire Roman Abramovich was once the richest known man in Russia. He was one of 7 Russian oligarchs sanctioned by the UK government on March 10th this year. Before being sanctioned, Abramovich scrambled to sell his assets, including his $3 billion soccer club Chelsea FC. Bloomberg pegs his net worth at $13.5 billion, a $4.1 billion slump since the beginning of the year. His net worth peaked in 2008 was $23.5 billion. But despite his dwindling fortunes, the Russian still lives like an ancient Roman emperor, owning some of the finest things in life. In this video, we will take you on an envy-inducing review of Roman Abramovich's super luxurious lifestyle. Are you ready? Let's get it on. 55-year-old Abramovich is known for his collection of super yachts, luxury cars, private planes, and homes around the world. The Wall Street Journal once nicknamed his global collection of extravagant possessions the Roman Empire. The billionaire is the largest shareholder of Evraz, one of the world's top producers of steel. He also owns stakes in the world's largest producer of refined nickel. Most of Abramovich's vast fortune comes from proceeds from selling Russian state-owned assets after the fall of the Soviet Union. He owned stakes in industries like airlines, oil, and aluminum. In 2003, he sold a 26% stake in Russian airline company Aeroflot to the National Reserve Bank. In 2005, he sold his 70% stake in Russian oil company Sibneft for almost $10 billion. He also offloaded his aluminum assets for more than $2 billion. In the aftermath of Russia's unprovoked invasion of Ukraine, Russian opposition leader Alexei Navalny's organization named Abramovich as one of 35 Russian individuals who should be considered for sanctions. That said, the soft-spoken tycoon still owns some of the poshest amenities across the globe. Let's begin with his number 1, homes. The billionaire has homes all over the world, including a $118.4 million home in Kensington Palace Gardens in London, an area nicknamed Billionaire's Row. Abramovich is also among the billionaires who owns homes at Eaton Square, an exclusive garden estate in London that is nicknamed Red Square because of the number of Russian billionaires who own properties there. Our guy also happens to have properties in the US, so when he visits, there is absolutely no need to struggle seeking accommodation. He paid $96 million for 4 townhouses on New York City's Upper East Side with plans to turn them into one mega mansion. He also bought another property 2 blocks away. In September 2018, the billionaire transferred 4 of the 5 properties, all in a row on East 75th Street, to his third ex-wife, Zhukova, for about $92 million as part of their divorce proceedings. Do you think that's all? Well, you're wrong. The Russian emperor also owns property on the French Riviera. Abramovich bought the Château de la Croix, a mansion that overlooks the Mediterranean Sea, in 2001. In 2018, a French court found that he had undervalued the holiday home and had not paid enough wealth tax in 2006 and 2007. In 2009, Abramovich dropped $90 million on an estate on the Caribbean island of St. Bart's. The 70-acre estate is replete with Balinese bungalows, ocean views, tennis courts, swimming pools, and music pavilions. And to ensure safe, secure, and comfortable movements between his vast properties, the Russian has invested in expensive means of transporting, starting with number 2, yachts. Homes aren't the only things Abramovich likes to collect. The billionaire has reportedly spent hundreds of millions of dollars on yachts in his lifetime. He bought the super yacht Polaris in 2004. At the time, it was the 11th largest yacht in the world, but his second ex-wife, Malandina, got the vessel in their divorce settlement. Before sanctions were imposed on Abramovich, a 460-foot super yacht Solaris linked to his assets departed a Barcelona shipyard after being docked there for repairs in 2021. The $600 million vessel left Spain on March 8th and was tracked moving eastward after leaving the shipyard. Solaris was spotted on March 12th, anchored in Montenegro. Abramovich had once lent the vessel to Chelsea FC players John Terry and Frank Lampard after the club's English Premier League won. Additionally, Terry took his wife Toni on their honeymoon on the Polaris in 2007. The Russian later spent nearly $500 million on a super yacht called Eclipse, At 533 feet long, Eclipse was once the world's largest yacht, though it's since been overtaken by the 590-foot Azam, which launched in 2013, and later too by REV Ocean, a sleek 600-foot yacht that launched in 2019. Among Eclipse's amenities are 2 helicopter pads, cabins to host 36 guests, space for 70 crew, a 52-foot swimming pool, and a missile detection system. The Eclipse is a technological marvel. One of its 2 swimming pools can be used as a dance floor by bringing up the granite floor at deck level with the touch of a button. It can carry 3 helicopters simultaneously, one on its 2 helipads and one in a hangar below the foredeck. It has a submarine, which can dive to a depth of around 50 meters. The yacht was in a Barcelona shipyard last year for renovations. However, in March this year, the super yacht appeared to be headed in the direction of the Solaris yacht. According to data from Marine Traffic, the 2 super yachts were to meet in the Ionian Sea if the Eclipse were to keep its course sailing east across the Mediterranean Sea. Abramovich has reportedly owned at least 3 other yachts in his lifetime, including Le Grand Bleu. Number 3. Car collection. Homes and yachts aside, his car collection is nothing to scoff at either. Abramovich has reportedly dropped more than $11 million on luxury vehicles, including a limited edition Ferrari FXX. Only 29 were made. Clocking the highest speed in Russian billionaire Roman Abramovich's fleet of cars is the Bugatti Veyron supercar. With a staggering price tag of over $1.8 million, Bugatti Veyron can go faster than 400 kilometers per hour, thanks to its 16-cylinder engine, which has been reduced from the original 18 cylinders to give it more speed and power. A Bugatti Veyron just takes 2.5 seconds to go from 0 to 99 kilometers per hour. On top of that, among the most expensive and powerful supercars owned by the Russian billionaire is a rare Pagani Zonda R, which costs around $1.2 million. A masterpiece of engineering and innovation, it is one of the most coveted supercars, and only 15 of these were ever made. Other than supercars, Roman Abramovich also owns an Aston Martin Vulcan, which is an ultra-rare track-only hypercar. Only 24 of these high-performance cars were made, and each was valued at a massive price of $2.2 million. Other cars gracing his garage include Lamborghini Reventon, Ferrari 488 GT3, Maserati MC12, Corsa, Mercedes-AMG GT3, Mercedes-Benz CLK GTR, Porsche 911 GT1 Evo, and a Ferrari 360. Number 4. Planes. As expected, the tycoon has a number of airplanes in his personal fleet, including a Boeing 767-33 AER. Abramovich's reported $350 million Boeing 787 Dreamliner, one of the most expensive private jets in the world, and his smaller $60 million Gulfstream G650ER were both seized under a U.S. court order issued recently. Per current sanctions against Russia, the oligarch and former owner of Chelsea Football Club didn't have the licenses required to fly his U.S.-manufactured mansion in the sky to his home country in March, according to records resulting in the swift seizure. Now, aviation insiders are saying that his custom Dreamliner is one of the most technologically equipped and fully loaded private jets in the world, with amenities like a dining room big enough to host a banquet, movie theater-style viewing experiences, private bedrooms, bathrooms, and walk-in closet space. Plus, it's tricked out with safeguard measures, including room for an entire security detail to rival those of Air Force One. Interior photos of the Dreamliner released by Boeing show that the model's sprawling open cabin concept can comfortably carry up to 50 passengers, 10 seats for security, 10 for onboard staff, and 30 for guests. And if Abramovich's Dreamliner is anything like his former 767-33 AER, nicknamed the Bandit, it would be outfitted with gold trimmings throughout the cabin and kitchen, plus a fierce anti-missile system. All Dreamliner private jets come with the option to include cinema-style built-in flat-screen TVs and recessed lighting. From flat screens that slide right out of the windows and side tables, it's subjective from an owner's perspective of what they might want to build in when they meet with manufacturers. There are limitless customization possibilities. Additionally, there are stand-up showers, built-in bathtubs, and gourmet chef's kitchens. The jet can also accommodate captain-style recliner chairs, a sitting area for business meetings along with windows, plus enough space to fit a full banquet-style dining room table. And those who want to get a little shut-eye can retire to a separate bedroom that appears to fit a king-sized bed and nightstand. There's also a massive bathroom with his and her sinks, white marble countertops, and a walk-in shower that could easily be mistaken for a Four-Seasons spa. A walk-in closet is built into the bathroom. From a technical standpoint, the Boeing 787 has major flexes, too, like low cabin altitude, the freshest air, and dimmable windows that allow passengers to keep the window shades open for the duration of the flight without disturbing other guests. This guy is truly living his best life despite the external pressure from his perceived enemies. And to cap it all, Abramovich owns a goosebumps-evoking Number 5. Art collection. The Russian is among the most deep-pocketed art collectors in the game, and he's believed to have snapped up quite a few trophy artworks at auction over the years. The billionaire's personal art collection comprises works by Pablo Picasso, Lucian Freud, and Francis Bacon. Among his reported acquisitions in 2008 is Lucian Freud's benefit supervisor Sleeping, 1995, for $33.6 million at Christie's, New York, and the following day, a 1976 Francis Bacon triptych for a cool $86.3 million at Sotheby's, New York, which at the time set a record for the most expensive work of post-war art sold at auction. His early forays into the art world include having sponsored 2 exhibitions of Russian photography at London's Somerset House, one of the photographs by Soviet photographer Max Penson, and the other a group show titled Quiet Resistance, Russian Pictorial Photography, the 1900s to 1930s. There you have it, the luxury life of Roman Abramovich. If you were in his place, what would you do differently? Let us know in the comments below. If you enjoyed the video, make sure to hit the like button and subscribe for more of our luxurious content, and why not click on another video showing now? This is The Luxurious. Talk to you in the next video.